Hello, welcome to Aharal Enquete Center, 10 words a day course, how to eat an elephant concept. We're going to learn about the simple past tense today, where we spoke about simple present tense and present continuous tense in our previous lectures. We use the simple past tense to talk about number 1, finished actions in the past. That means whatever the things happened in the past, those are finished. And number 2, we will be talking about the past habits. The habits that people had in the past. You or me or he, whatever. Whoever had the habits, we will be talking about that. Number 3, series of completed actions. Let's see what it is. The related time words are yesterday, last week, in 2020, 2 days ago. We will be using similar words when we are talking about the simple past tense. Okay children, let's go to the structure. The structure says subject plus past tense verb. We have studied what is the subject. The subject, if it is singular, we will be using I, he, she and it. If it is a plural subject, then we will be using we, you, they, similar things. And you know what is a verb? A verb is an action. When we are writing sentences, we have to focus on the action. That is going to be the verb. Let's see some examples on this. She played tennis. Here, I'm using the subject she. Played is the verb and we are telling tennis. She played tennis. We visited the zoo. We is the subject, visited is the verb. When I go to the third example, I watched a movie. Here, I is the subject and watched is the verb. Let us move to the other portion. The second structure here is the negative structure. Subject plus did not. We can say that didn't plus the base verb. What are the subjects again? I, he, she, it, you, we, they that we have studied. For singular, some pronouns, and for plural, we have some other pronouns. Let's have a look at the examples. I didn't watch TV. You can see here. With I, the subject, we are using did not. When I combine it, we say it didn't. Watch is the base verb. Then let's move on to the next example. He did not go to school. He is the subject and we are saying did not go. So we are adding did not with the verb. And if you take the third example, they didn't eat rice. Here they is the subject and did not is the word which we are using and eat is rice. So according to the structure, the subject plus with did not plus the base verb. We are applying that to talk about the negative sentences in the past tense. Let's move to the third portion. When it comes to questions, if you want to raise questions, then what will be the structure for that? Did, we will use the word did plus the subject, as you know, I, he, she, we, you, they all will come, plus the base verb. Verb, you know what it is? It is the action. Let's see some examples on that. Did you see the movie? If you check this, I'm using the word did with you is the subject, see is the action. Did you see the movie? I'll take you to the next example. Did she play piano? Let's check the second example. Did plus she is the subject and play is the verb here. What is the next example? Did they visit Colombo? Here the word did plus they is the subject and visit is the action, the verb. So did they visit Colombo? This is how we raise the questions. Remember children, when we are using any tense, we will be talking about the affirmative or the positive portion of the structure Then we will be talking about the negative structure where we don't do or the things don't happen. And the third portion on that is the questions. We should know how to ask questions. Throughout our course, we are learning the purpose of a language is to raise questions and to create statements, to express idea, feelings, or raise questions to know things from the others. The first portion, we will check how we can create statements, and the second portion, we will see how we can create questions, and the third portion, how we can use all those two, how to create conversations. That's fine. I just want to focus in another area that is very important for us. When we come to the verbs are divided into main two categories. One is regular verbs and the other one is the irregular verbs. The regular verbs will follow a particular rule, but when it comes to the irregular verbs, they don't follow a rule. Let's dive into the regular verbs and see how they are working. The first rule to use with the simple past tense, base verb plus ed. In most of the situations, what we will do, we will apply a ed at the end of the verb. For example, play, played. Then, if the verb ends in e, then we will add d. Remember, if the verb ends in e, then we will be adding just a d to the verb. For example, love, loved. Let's go to the third rule. If a verb ends in consonant with y, if a word or the verb ends in consonant with a y, then the y will be changed to I and we will add ed to the verb. So, the example, cry, where the consonant R ends with Y, so I will change the Y to I and I will add ed, so it will become IED, cried. Okay. The fourth rule, short verb, vowel plus consonant. If the short verb comes with a consonant and a vowel, then we will double the consonant. What is it? Let's see an example. If I have stop, it's a short vowel. I have the O sound. The consonant P will be doubled here, then it will be stopped. Let's see some examples for the regular verbs. Play, played, cook, cooked, jump, jumped, plan, planned, smile, smiled. Irregular verbs. This is very important. The irregular verbs. What are the irregular verbs? Some verbs do not follow the ed rule. They change form completely. So remember, they don't follow the ed rule and they change the form completely. How will it be? If I say go, then it will be went. So go becomes an irregular verb. Eat becomes ate. Come becomes came. See becomes saw. Run becomes ran. Remember children, we can't apply any rule for this and we have to learn this by heart. How we can improve this? We have to read a lot. At the end, let's compare the tenses that we have studied till now. We have studied 3 tenses, children. What are those 3 tenses? Simple present tense, present continuous tense, and simple past tense. How we are going to compare these 3? First, time words. What are the time words that we will be using with these tenses? If I take the simple present tense, we will be using every day, always, usually, today, if it is a habit. I go to school every day. I play cricket always. I usually go to the shopping market. We can say that. If it is the present continuous tense, then we can say now, right now, today, temporary ones, currently, I'm playing now. When it comes to the simple past tense, we will be using the time words yesterday, last night, ago, in 2020. I went to Colombo yesterday. I met him last night. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. Say like that, those examples. And let's see the usage. When it comes to simple present tense, we will say habits, we have studied this children, routines and general truths. I brush my teeth. The bus comes at 7 o'clock. The water boils at 100 degrees. When it comes to the present continuous tense, we will be talking about the actions that is happening now or around today. We are going to Colombo now. He is coming today. When it comes to the simple past tense, we will use it for the completed actions in the past. Remember children, we are talking about the actions that happened already, that is in the past, already finished. I walked to school yesterday. She ate rice last night. He brushed his teeth and then he washed his face. A continuous action which happened in the past. So this is the comparison chart for the tenses what we have studied children. Remember, if you know these three tenses, you can explain or you can express most of the things that you have to deal with time.